Hi, this is Kim Gordon, and today we're going to talk about the OneNote Notebook. In order to create a new OneNote Notebook, we go to the waffle in our Office 365 account. Click on OneDrive. In OneDrive, you click New, and then OneNote Notebook. I have a notebook created, so I'm going to click on it here. When your notebook initially opens, it opens up in the cloud version. This offers most of the functionality of OneNote, but in order to get the full version of OneNote, we want to click up here, Open in OneNote. When your notebook initially opens, it's going to look like this. Over to the left of your page, we have what's called our bookshelf. If I click on this arrow, you're able to view and navigate through all of the notebooks that you have. When you click off, the bookshelf disappears. However, if you want your bookshelf to remain on your notebook because you're toggling back and forth, you can click on the pin, and your bookshelf will remain to the left of your page. If you want it to go away, click the pin again and it will disappear. Up to the top of our OneNote notebook, we have our ribbon. By default, when we click on the ribbon and click off, it goes away. It's in order to give us more space in our OneNote notebook. However, if you would like your ribbon to remain open, double click on any of the tabs and the ribbon will no longer disappear when you click off of it. In our OneNote notebook, we have sections or tabs along the top, and we have pages over to the right of our page. In order to change the name of our section, we double click on it and we can type. To add a new section, we click the plus, and you can add as many sections as you like. Over to the right, we have pages. Again, you can add as many pages as you like by clicking Add Page. Notice they come up saying Untitled Page. To change the name of a page, we go over to the left of our screen and type. And notice as I'm typing, it changes the name of our page. Underneath each page, by default, it comes up with the date and time. If you don't want the date and time to show up on your OneNote notebook page, just click on it and you can backspace to delete it. You also have the ability to make subpages. If I right-click on a page, I can click on Make Subpage and it will indent it a little bit. Again, I can click over here to rename that page. And also I want to get rid of the date and time, so I click and I backspace. Typing in OneNote is very similar to typing in Word. You can click anywhere on your document and just type. If I highlight, I have the ability to edit in this mini toolbar. I can change the font, I can change the size, I can underline, bold, I can even take these and turn them into a bulleted list. The Home tab has more common commands when you're working with text. OneNote also gives you the ability to add tags. If I click on To Do tag, a little box comes up and I can type. And what happens is it becomes an active checkoff list that either you or your students can check off as they go. Another nice feature of OneNote is that you can insert a screen clipping. I've already pulled up a document from the internet that I would like to take a snapshot of and insert it into my OneNote notebook. So I click on Insert and Screen Clipping. And what happens is it allows me to highlight a portion of the web page and input it directly into my OneNote notebook. And notice what happens. Underneath my screen clipping, the actual link for the site where I took the screen clipping from automatically pops into my notebook. So I've gone to a new page and I've inserted a document. One of the really cool features of OneNote is if you have a student with special needs that needs documents read to them, we can insert audio next to each question. So I'll go to Insert, Record Audio, and I'm going to record question number 1. Subtract 3x squared minus 4x plus 7 from 5x squared plus 9x minus 18. So now that I've recorded that question, I can go ahead and move it right up here next to it. Whenever the student goes into it, they can click on that and listen to that particular question as many times as they need.
Subtract 3x squared minus 4x plus 7 from 5x squared plus 9x minus 18.
Students can answer the questions either by typing Or they can go into the draw feature and they can use the pen to actually write, but this is pretty difficult when you're using a computer. Using the draw feature works best if you're using an iPad or a tablet with the draw function. These are just a few of the highlighted features that OneNote has to offer. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me.